Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I did it again. I gotta stop doing that. Greetings, fellow noobs. This is Blomus. Welcome to another NuubCast. We are here on Metalopolis, 1v1 PvP. This is Kovu. Spawning as the red Protoss in the 3 o'clock position, and in the 12 o'clock position we have Dark Omicron. Spawning as the blue Protoss. Let me begin by just saying how overwhelmed and satisfying the response was to yesterday's video with my daughter. 4 years old, has seen StarCraft just briefly and just, ask questions, and but it was a fun cast and the response is overwhelming. So we'll definitely do that again. I'm not going to exploit my kid and do every cast with her, because that would be irresponsible, and the novelty would wear off very quickly, I'm sure. But it was fun, and we plan to do more of that in the future. So thanks to all who watched and responded and commented and liked and kept. I mean, the video was in the top 10 on Reddit for like 20 plus hours, which is definitely a feat. It's never happened to me before. It's been I did a Team Liquid blog on the video, and it just received a lot of views, and so just thanks to the community. It's been helpful just to get the channel out there and to have people respond, and it's just been it was a lot of fun. So like I said, we'll do it again sometime as Dark Omicron's probe gets in here for a little harass, taking down the shields on this pylon as it spawns. And it looks like I need a production tab up because I'm so good at forgetting that. Yeah, if you are new to NuubCast, and many of you are, because again, with the exposure from the last video, we've got about over 30 new subscribers just in the last 24 hours, which is also very exciting. I mean, we just broke 100 subscribers, and also very exciting news for me personally, we broke 10,000 views. Video with my daughter has over 2,000 views, so that propelled us from 9K to 11K overnight. So just very excited about that in particular, and about the potential. So if you are enjoying NuubCast, if you're enjoying the casts, if you're enjoying the games, if you're enjoying having and seeing your own replays get cast, spread the word, spread the love of NuubCast, and get us out on the forums. Like the videos and subscribe, tell your friends. That way more people will be able to enjoy it, and that's motivation for us here to do more. I mean, we do a lot. We've only been around. I don't even know. I don't think it's been 2 months yet that we've been up as a channel. As a stalker, out doing a little reconnaissance for Dark Omicron, going to meet this probe and send him to his doom. But we have 2 stalkers on the high ground. This stalker will not see them. And a third probe comes out as we have 2 gates, a robo going down, and a 3rd gateway as well. Interesting build order. Wait, no, he's about 34 food. This is about right on point for a 3-gate robo build from Kovu. And we have Dark Omicron doing a 2-gate Stargate build with Void Rays on the way. This should be lots of fun and take Kovu by surprise. This is a cold cast, by the way. I've not seen this game. I trust Dark Omicron knows a good game when he sees it, and his last one was certainly no disappointment. Look at that saturation. That's gorgeous. And you too, if you are sending in good games, That's one of the benefits of being in the player pool. If you send in good games, then I'm going to trust your judgment, and I'm not going to preview them. I'm just going to cast them. That is one of the benefits of being a long-term NuubCaster, or just a good player. Oh, knocking down that pylon coming in. Going to take out the cybercore. This is actually a very good building to focus on if you're playing against Protoss. No matter what your race is, if you're playing against Protoss and you have an opportunity to take down the cybercore, it's a great first building to focus down, because that way Protoss can't make any other units. They can't make anything but zealots. Obviously, if they've got a Dark Shrine and a High Templar, if they've got the Dark Shrine and the Templar Archives. Wow, I can't believe I couldn't remember the name of that building. Wow. If they have those out, then obviously they're going to be able to make those units. But if you were able to take out that cybercore early, it's going to be hard for the Protoss player to make other valuable units. We have an observer here from Kovu, so he knows that the fleet beacon is down, though there's no upgrades coming out for it yet. Might as well make those use those flux veins while you still can, because from what I understand, in the next patch, the flux veins will be going away. However, Void Rays will get another buff and gain 20% damage against massive units. So your Thors, your battle cruisers, your motherships. What's considered massive for Zerg? Ultralisks. Almost forgot they were in the game. We see them so rarely these days. So I think carriers might also be considered, though no, probably not, because Broodlords aren't massive. So, and anyway, if I'm wrong, someone will correct me in the comments, because that's what community is for. You get to correct me, and I don't need to be upset about it. Not a whole lot of action so far, other than the Void Ray harass. Going a little slowly, but I'm guessing we're going to see some shortly, as Kovu chrono boosting his gates, trying to get lots and lots of units. We see several zealots, which is good. I mean, if we're talking about army composition, having a good mix is very important, and you don't need me to tell you that, but you can sometimes, when we're actually playing the game, we get caught up in making just one unit, because say I mean, this is not the case here for Kovu, but maybe you got Blink, so you want to make all Stalkers, or maybe you got Charge, so you're going to make a ton of Zealots, as we see the Twilight Council going down, and Kovu probably going to start making Blink, starting Blink, and there it goes. But you can get so single-tracked in your thoughts that that you hurt yourself when it comes down to the actual battles, because this mix with these Zealots and these Void Rays is going to take down far more of these Stalkers, particularly if there's no upgrades as of yet. But here they're moving out, and we're going to see this in action. I imagine there will be a battle at some point in this game. Kovu's expansion is down, grabbing and taking that economic lead, and Dark Omicron not far behind in the expansion. But as I'm saying, we have a couple of sentries, several zealots. These zealots are going to be out front tanking damage and whacking on these Stalkers, while the Void Rays are hitting them, while Dark Omicron's Void Rays are hitting them. Oh, how did I miss? How did I miss a mothership? When did this come out? Please, somebody. I'm going back. Yes, I know. When I see, I don't put the There, it just started. I guess it started around 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. I was like going 4 minutes talking all kinds of crap. Didn't even see the mothership go down. Didn't see it. See, not only do I not put the production tab up, but sometimes I don't even look at the production tab. Yeah, that means that I'm a great big idiot. So, I am going to fast forward because I've been yammering along, and we're going to let this finish. And getting pylons down, mothership is out, and this is a great play. I really like this play. Apparently he got the fleet beacon, not for upgrades, not for anything. He got the fleet beacon so he could get a mothership. And one of the best things about the mothership, which we are about to see in action, is the total recall. It's not called total recall, it's just called recall, mass recall. Which means that all your units can get ported to wherever the mothership is. Which is just fantastic. And now, I guess you have to research it. Or no, he just needs to wait for the energy to get up, that's it. And it's about 5 away. And he's going to move in and he's going to recall all his units into Kovu's base. I love this play. Here he comes. And there's the mass recall. Can't see any of the units because, of course, the mothership cloaks all things. Blinking in, going to try and take out the mothership, and does a good job of doing so. But already, as I was saying, these zealots tanking and taking out lots of these stalkers, trying to focus down a void ray, not going to do it. Now the void ray is doing so much damage, fully charged, just wiping out these stalkers. And look at how many units Dark Omicron has left over. This is after he was in food wise. I didn't check the food tab, but I'm guessing that that Kovu had Dark Omicron beaten in the food count. Probably not in the army value, but in the food count. And so had so many stalkers, but because of the unit mix, because there was void rays, because there was the zealots. I mean, granted, the mothership was cloaking the units, but I don't think it was long enough. The mothership died fairly quickly, and whatever advantage that the mothership held was short-lived. And I don't think it did that much damage per se, particularly since the stalkers blinked in quickly and really just had it down in a matter of seconds, maybe 2 or 3. But that unit mix is so important. So you guys who are massing up single units, massing zealots, massing stalkers, you will fall to a better unit mix. You know, and sometimes you can, you know, and Day 9 preaches the macro, massing up zealots and stalkers, but even just zealots and stalkers is a great mix. Couple of sentries in there and you're good to go. Gateway units are our friends. Anyway, good PvP. Thanks Dark Omicron for submitting it. Thanks everyone else for checking in, for watching, for subbing, and thanks again for the response to the cast with my daughter. There will be more of that in the future, maybe like once or twice a week. I'm not going to do too many of those. But again, thanks for watching. Keep climbing that ladder, and we'll see you soon.